After the massive success of the Unite the Kingdom rally, Tommy Robinson planned to take a short break. His intention was simple: step back, rest, and recharge after weeks of intense preparation and pressure. But within just 24 hours, things took a completely different turn.
So, let me tell you what my days consisted of. I needed a break, right? Just needed to have a break from everything. So, but where can I have a break? I know, South America. Why South America? Because no one really know me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so low chance of any grief. So I found this place. You fly to Bogota, you go to these little islands. So I go to those islands to have a real relaxing time. Just a total chill time. Landed at Bogota, and what do you think happened? Detained, threat to national security, deported. Spent all day in a detention centre, at which point I said, I'm waiting for a deportation back to the UK. So I said, can I not just book a flight somewhere else? And they said, yeah. So I booked a flight to Panama. Landed in Panama. What do you think happened? Detained, being deported. Sat here now 6 hours. I spent the last 24 hours of my time on a plane and sat in rooms. Threat to national security. So Colombia, the country that exports what? Beautiful women and narcos. that's it. Deems me, because of my political beliefs. There's no other reason, due to my political beliefs. Now, some of you may remember this happened in Mexico 2 years ago when I landed with my children. But Mexico, I got the recordings of their agents telling me that the British had told them not to let me in. And I needed this little break again, man. But here I am, sat currently in Panama's detention room, awaiting. It's better than Bogota's one. Just a couple of people here. I went and bought them all pizza because they let me get food. So I come down with pizza. My man's got some chicken and chips over there. 6 hours I've got till I'm on a deportation flight. Hope you're all having a nice little relaxed time, yeah? What do you want to do? Ring your family. Where are you from? Where are you from?
Haiti.
Where?
Haiti.
Only. So I don't have Wi-Fi. You can use this. Do you want to ring your family? Phone. You want to make a phone call? This is whilst I'm here, they've walked me up here. So I've got 8 bits of chicken from there, 3 portions of chips waiting there. The dude's waiting over there. See the security dude? He's waiting over there. But they've let me come get some food. So I'm getting a large pepperoni pizza. There's another couple of lads waiting in the detention thing. So I thought I'd bring them back some food. They've let me come up here. So I'll eat myself stupid and then sit there. I was so looking forward to this break. When I come to South America, but no one will know me. Saying that, I had 4 different people ask for photos on the plane. Colombians. But I thought no one would really know me. I can just blend in. I'm not going to get any grief. I can really relax. And I picked a little island. So I was flying to Bogota, then flying to a little island. It looked beautiful, man. I just get myself in the gym. Stay here now, aren't I? Waiting to be deported. But I've got loads of southern fried chicken and a pepperoni pizza, bro. Me and the man them just waiting deportation, bruv. What?
Instead of peace, Robinson found himself deported from not 1 but 2 countries. Authorities claimed he was a threat to national security and what they called citizen coexistence. The reasoning itself feels extraordinary. Here was a British citizen who had broken no laws abroad, yet he was treated as if he posed the same danger as violent criminals or extremists. The irony is that the same governments who often ignore genuine threats decided to single him out as the problem. This incident carries weight far beyond Robinson as an individual. If such treatment can happen to someone constantly in the public eye, monitored and reported on, what does it mean for ordinary citizens who dare to speak against the system? The message is chilling. Challenge authority, and you too could be branded a national security risk. So the question naturally arises, what exactly are these governments so afraid of? Why would one man's presence or words provoke such a strong reaction? The answer seems clear. When truth is spoken, it is seen as more dangerous than actual extremism, and that in itself reveals who the real threat to society might be. The footage we'll show at the end of this video will make the situation even clearer. But even before watching, the pattern speaks for itself. Stay tuned, because what you're about to see exposes far more about the system than it does about Tommy Robinson. And before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more.
Thanks more, brother.
Brother, I'm going to see you. I'll see you. I will
Sorry,
see you,
brother.
brother. I will see you.
They're ready for you.
Slap.
Tommy, they're ready for you.
Thank you, darling.
Tommy,
Thank
Tommy,
you. Very
Tommy.
good.
Tommy is the patriot. And today I'm also a football hooligan. Yeah, so today we are football hooligan. Thanks to Tommy, he's the patriot. Follow him. He will save you.
In other news, Richard Tice has unleashed a fierce attack on Labour's so-called one-in, one-out deal with France after a second migrant was removed under the policy. His response? A sharp, sarcastic, well done. Speaking to the press, the deputy leader of Reform UK didn't hold back, calling on Keir Starmer to get real and toughen up on migration. Otherwise, he warned, the anger of ordinary Britons will only keep building. The debate escalated further when, at a joint press conference on Thursday, former U.S. President Donald Trump weighed in on Britain's migrant crisis. Trump told Starmer that if he were in charge, he would not hesitate to call in the military. His words were blunt. You have people coming in, and I told the Prime Minister I would stop it. It doesn't matter if you call out the military, it doesn't matter what means you use. This destroys countries from within. We are now removing a lot of the people that came into our country. Richard Tice welcomed Trump's suggestion, saying it would serve as the deterrent Britain desperately needs. He reminded the media that in August, Reform UK had already announced Operation Restoring Justice, while others were on holiday. Under their plan, anyone who crosses the Channel illegally would be detained and held in remote military camps far away from residential communities. From there, they would be swiftly deported either back to their country of origin or to a third country destination. According to Tice, this is the only plan that could actually work because deterrence is the key factor missing from Labour's strategy. Turning his fire back on the government's deal with France, Tice mocked Labour's figures. He claimed that since the one-in, one-out policy was introduced, almost 10,000 migrants have crossed the Channel. So clearly, it's not a deterrent, he scoffed. And the government celebrates by saying, oh, big deal, we got another one out. That makes two, well done. During an interview with host Penny Smith, who suggested Labour is simply overwhelmed by the massive backlog of cases waiting to be processed, Tice refused to accept that excuse. He grew visibly frustrated, insisting the government is missing the point entirely. No, the whole point is deterrence. If you don't have it, people will keep coming. According to his figures, more than 50,000 people have already crossed the Channel since Labour came to power, with the total up nearly 40% since the beginning of this year alone.